Hey everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another speed build. Today I am building a family home, and this one is inspired by the season of spring because here in the Northern Hemisphere we are finally entering spring. It's starting to feel a tad bit warmer here and things are starting to bloom, so I really just wanted to take that energy and create a build based off of it because I can't wait for it to be just a little bit nicer outside. It still feels like the remnants of winter, but I am beyond ready for it, so we're building a spring-inspired family home today. But before we get into that, I just wanted to quickly remind you that there's about a week left to enter if you're interested in entering my giveaway for a pack of your choice from The Sims 4. It can be any pack you are interested in. If you'd like to enter the giveaway, all you need to do is download Disney Emoji Blitz using the link in my description down below. Get to level 30 in the game, screenshot that, and send it to me over on Twitter under my pinned tweet. I am Miss Gryphi over there. And if you are past level 30 and you'd still like to enter, just screenshot whatever level you're currently at, gain an additional 5 levels, and submit both of those screenshots, and you are also entered to win. This giveaway ends on the 30th, so best of luck to everyone. And also that link in the description you download through acts as a creator code, so anything you spend in game goes to help to support me and my channel, so thank you so much for that. So the exterior shape of this house is pretty much coming together now. I really like how it came out. I used a red roof. I did change the swatch many times and the texture, but this is the one I ended up going with in the end. I think it's really pretty, and I really struggled to use red roofs, but I thought for some reason that it worked really nicely with this build because it adds a bit of color to the exterior, and I also used a lot of pink trees and some colorful greenery. Colorful flowers. We have a lot of greenery now, but I'm going to be adding some more flowers to that, and we have some pink vines growing up the side of the house, which I think looks so pretty. But this is going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house that comes in at 84,521 simoleons. And it could easily turn into a 4-bedroom house because upstairs there are 3 rooms, but one of them I have staged as an office. So this could be a 4-bedroom house if you prefer. But I have 3 rooms upstairs plus a bathroom, and then downstairs there is all the living space plus the primary bedroom. So it's a pretty spacious house, and there's a lot more yard in the backyard that I didn't actually end up utilizing. I fenced in a smaller portion of it, which you'll see here shortly. We're just getting some stepping stones leading to the backyard, and it's really small. I thought it worked pretty well for this space. I felt like it was cozy, but there's a lot of space I didn't use, so if you wanted to renovate this and turn it into whatever you would like and add on to it, there's lots of space to play around with this house. But I really like how this came out. We're just getting some terrain paint around this area that's walking to the backyard. I love doing curved pathways like that. I just think it looks so pretty. So I really enjoyed that, and I decided to use the square ones because the pathway to the front of the house is so straight and like squares. So I thought it made more sense to use that one than the little more natural looking stones, both of which are from the Show Live Edit Objects menu, and I just thought they looked nice. Anyway, I'm adding some of this like wood detailing to the exterior, this beautiful wood wallpaper from Eco Lifestyle. I just really like it, and I think it added a nice pop to the exterior of the home. The inside is also very like light and airy and lots of like spring pastel colors. I had a lot of fun with that, and these purple flowers outside are so pretty. That is a flower I don't use very often because I just think it's big. I don't know how to explain that. I feel like it looks a little goofy, but for some reason for this build, I thought it worked so nicely. And then over here, I'm going to do something a little bit weird, which is I'm picking out a tree to shove into the ground. So it looks like a bush. And this is the one I did that with. And I think it worked out nicely. I just needed some sort of greenery in that corner, and I liked that. So anyway, decided I wanted to add a clothing line out front. I was debating between a clothing line and a swing set, but I ended up getting the clothing line in the end. There's also a washer and dryer inside, so if you prefer to dry them in the dryer, you can. If you want to put them outside, you can. You could get rid of the dryer. I just wanted to give options, and there's one laundry basket inside for your Sims to collect clothing in. But anyway, just working on the floor plan now. I actually deleted a couple of different versions of this because it took me a long time to figure out how I wanted it to be laid out. And it's a little bit of a different floor plan than I would typically do for a house like this. I think of these houses as a little bit more closed off, But for this one, it's pretty open concept. I think it's probably been recently renovated to an extent, and I wanted the house to still feel like it has the style I would imagine this house has, but there are some more modern features in here as well. So I think these are new cabinets. They don't look particularly modern, but I think they worked for this style and that they're new. And then the furniture, I just think ends up being so cute in the end. I didn't grab it yet. I was just placing down some placeholder items. That's what I'm doing now. But I do end up keeping those counters. That's the ones I had in mind. But the rest of the furniture you see, place down that couch and that table, they're just sitting there. I just wanted to make sure that the living room and the dining room would fit where I was thinking. And then I also thought about adding an entrance room, but I didn't like how it looked. And just playing around with the floor plan. And then upstairs, it came together very easily because it's such a small, awkward space. And I kept having to replace the walls in one of the rooms because the roofs were being a little finicky, but it worked out okay in the end. And I think we're actually going to start getting into furnishing and decorating now because the floor plan is done. I will be changing the actual flooring, though, to a different wood flooring from Cottage Living. It's a really beautiful, slightly darker than this. It's not a dark wood at all, but it's darker than this wood that's almost white. I think it's really pretty. You'll see it in a little while. But I'm just trying to figure out the cabinetry in here and where all of the appliances are going. I think this layout worked pretty nicely. I was really happy with that. Also, you probably just saw the door start glitching out and then I fixed it. I've been seeing lots of people complaining that the windows and doors do that in their builds, not just like mine downloaded ones when you play in the game, and it happens all the time. It's super annoying. But the easiest way to fix it, I found, is just grab the like design tool at the top of, I can't remember what the key is to automatically grab it, but if you click on that, like you're going to change the color of it, it just pops back to normal, and that works in houses and apartments. So just thought I would share that little tip because it's so useful. Anyway, this is going to be the living room. I don't keep all the pink in here. I think it's pretty, but I thought it was a little bit too much. So I will be changing that, but that wallpaper from the Maximalist kit is so pretty. I really, really enjoy it. And then this is that flooring I had mentioned, and I do end up using the couch and chair from Dream Home Decorator, the modular pieces, and well, actually I got rid of the chair, but I'm pretty sure I used that same chair in the primary bedroom a little bit later. I did end up using this chair instead from Paranormal, and we're making this a little bit more toned down, but I will be changing some of the colors to still add a little bit of color to the space, but I didn't want it to be incredibly vibrant. I wanted it to be neutral and just like little pops of spring colors here and there. Let me know if you decorate for spring. I feel like I don't really. I say as I'm looking at my like vase of spring flowers on my desk. They're fake. I don't do well with real plants or flowers. Real plants, they're just gonna die. If they're cut flowers, my cat's gonna try and eat them. So I have fake ones, and he still tries to eat them, but it's not as bad as him just eating lots of plants, and I can usually get him to stop. He doesn't really eat them. He tries to chew on stems and stuff. Same thing with like wires. I have to yell at him to stop. He's really bad. Right now he's just sleeping right next to the thing of flowers. Anyway, that is not why you're here. You're here to see this living room. And I think it came out so cute. I love the things I put in here. The flower and candle from the backyard stuff I think looks so cute in there, as well as that lamp that is from the Maximalist kit. And I also really enjoyed doing like nesting coffee tables. Oh, and then this little island table I put in the kitchen. I think that's also from backyard stuff. I liked the neutral one better, but I really wanted to add some more color in here, so I will be changing the swatch of that momentarily. And I just think it is such a fun, colorful piece in this space. I really hope I'm changing it soon because I want you to see what I'm talking about. But we got some like fruits and stuff in here. I also got a microwave. I don't add them in houses that often because they take up a lot of space, but it's a very useful item for your Sims to have. Useful appliance, just like in real life. But there is the new swatch of the table with the yellow and blue tablecloth that ends up being the primary color scheme on the inside is yellow and blue down here. You can see the yellow couch, the blue chair. I also had this side table. I get rid of it in the end because I end up putting that same side table closer to the entryway. which I think looked a little bit nicer over there. So there ends up just being those paintings on the wall. But over here is where we're going to be putting the dining table. I did swap out the dining table, so I don't keep this one, but this is one of my favorite ones in the game. This one's from Get Famous, and I just think it's so beautiful. But I ended up using one from Parenthood in the end, and we're just trying to figure out a rug and what colors I want to use over here. But this is the one I ended up using in the end, and it's just really cute. I like it. But I didn't use this swatch because everything else was like a lighter wood, so I needed to try and make that match. I like to mix and match woods to some extent, but in this area, I didn't think that bright orangey wood really made sense. So I did change it, and we should be grabbing that side table that I am getting rid of out of the living room here shortly. Yeah, I decided to put it here instead, and then I think I got rid of the plants above it, or did I move them someplace else? I either completely delete them or move them someplace else, but I really wanted to use that side table over here because I thought it looked nice. And then or maybe I did keep them there. Maybe that's why I wanted the side table. I'm a little unsure there. But I got stuff for a cat or a dog. I have food bowls, and I end up adding a litter box in this house as well in the little hallway space. I'll be getting that a little bit later. And then just getting a couple of paintings heading up the stairs here, and a clock as well, because I feel like it finished this little area off. I like how that came out. And then I just grabbed another chair because the area felt a little empty, and why not have another little chair over there? But that's pretty much this space. I'm just getting a coat rack by the front door, and I think that's it for this area. Yeah, we're moving on into the bathroom. At first I was thinking I was going to use like this peachy colored tile, but I got rid of that in the end. I didn't like it, and I ended up using a like brown and white tile, this one here. I think that worked a lot better, and that ends up being in the upstairs bathroom as well. I don't show furnishing that bathroom, but I will show going back into it to add the laundry and a laundry basket because I didn't add those yet. So you'll see that, but the upstairs bathroom is just a bigger version of this one. It's got like the same stuff, but it's bigger, so it has like a shower tub combo, but the same toilet, sink, mirror, all of that. And so it's very similar, so I didn't think it was necessary to show. I typically just don't record more than one bathroom unless there's something really fantastic about it, which doesn't happen too often. Bathrooms, I think, are a little bit boring in the game. You can definitely make some really nice ones, but I feel like maybe if I did like a super modern house, I would do something a little bit more interesting, perhaps. Let me know if you'd like to see some modern homes on the channel. Anyway, this is the primary bedroom. I really like how soft and like calming this room is. We have a vanity, a beautiful bed from Cats and Dogs, of course, a dresser and stuff, that chair I had mentioned, a nice mirror, and I just think it's a really cozy room. It, like I mentioned, like mixes a couple more like traditional furniture items with a more modern, updated feel, and I just really like that. But upstairs, there's going to be two kids' rooms. One's more of a teenager. The other one I was thinking was like 10. This is a teenager room. It's very blue, black, and yellow, which I thought was kind of a fun color scheme, very much inspired by the bed I grabbed, which is from Eco Lifestyle. And there's a dresser in here, as well as a little desk, and they actually have a fake hamper in here. That one's from Base Game. It's just decorative. I put the real hamper in the bathroom up here because it's kind of annoying to have more than one hamper in the house. But this is that bathroom I had mentioned, just getting the hamper and the stacked washer and dryer. And then moving on into the kids' bedroom. It's very yellow in here. I think it's really cute. I like yellow and gray together. I think they look beautiful. So I just have some posters. We're going to get some toys, a bedside table, and a closet. These are pretty small rooms, but I think they're realistic sizes, at least from my experience. I feel like it was a weirder shape than this, but like my childhood bedroom was pretty small, like actually probably smaller than this. My bed, when it was against the wall like that, and it like hit both walls. So I think it's a pretty realistic size, and yeah, that's how this bedroom came out. I like the toys and the little height chart. Anyway, this is the other room that is the same size as the one we just decorated, but I decided to decorate this as an office instead, so you could definitely turn this into another bedroom if the family you have living here needs another one. But I kind of treated this as a skill building room. There's a computer, a desk, a easel, and a couple of decorations as well as a bookcase. So all of your skill building can be in this room. Well, not all of it, but you know, I decided that was a good catch-all for that room. Anyway, out back, I decided to add a hot tub. It fit in so perfectly in this corner, so I felt like I needed to. We also have a barbecue, and there's going to be a table and chairs out here for your Sims to enjoy outdoor dining. And other than that, I think it's just going to be finishing up some landscaping before we head on into screenshots. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and click that bell to be notified of every single time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the screenshots, and I will see y'all soon. Bye, everyone.